In today's video, we'll discuss the most common problems with the Nissan Rogue 2014-2020. But before we get into it, let's get one thing straight. This isn't meant to discourage you from buying one of these vehicles, or if you already own one, to make you regret your decision. Instead, our goal is to give you the knowledge you need to make informed decisions and ensure your Rogue stays running smoothly. Now, let's get started. Number 1. CVT transmission issues. Let's start with the CVT, continuously variable transmission, in the 4-cylinder models. Its CVT tends to act up, sometimes needing a replacement between 60,000 to 120,000 miles. So if you're not keeping up with regular fluid changes and maintenance, you're going to make the issues worse. Interestingly though, the V6 models don't seem to suffer as much, mainly because they're built to handle the torque and power of the transmission. So if you're encountering CVT issues with your Nissan Rogue, check if your vehicle is still under warranty for potential coverage. Schedule a diagnostic check with a mechanic or dealership to pinpoint the problem. Consider performing a transmission fluid change as well, if it's due or hasn't been done recently, as clean fluid can often improve CVT performance. Number 2. CV joint and axle problems. The Nissan Rogue, particularly in the second generation from 2014 to 2020, has been noted for issues with CV joints and axles. These components can experience premature wear and tear, leading to symptoms such as clicking or popping noises during turns, vibration, or even complete failure. Regular inspection and timely replacement of worn CV joints and axles are important to prevent further damage to the vehicle's drivetrain system. Ignoring these issues can lead to more severe problems and potential safety hazards on the road, so take action as soon as possible. Number 3. Catalytic converter failure. When the catalytic converter, a component of the manifold, fails, it often triggers a P0420 code. Replacing it can set you back anywhere from $700 to $800. But it's worth noting that choosing cheap replacements from sources like eBay, as they tend to have a short lifespan and may not meet quality standards, is not worth it in the long run. Instead, investing in a reliable replacement ensures you and your vehicle a long-term performance and avoids the hassle of frequent repairs. But to avoid encountering a P0420 code in your Nissan Rogue, regular maintenance and care are key. Ensure timely servicing of your vehicle, including regular oil changes and inspections of the exhaust system components. At the same time, be attentive to any warning signs such as unusual noises, decreased engine performance, or illuminated dashboard lights, and address them immediately. Avoid harsh driving habits as well, and maintain proper engine tune-up to prevent premature wear and tear on the catalytic converter and other related components. Number 4. Alternator failure. Alternator failure is a common issue observed in Nissan Rogues, with preventative measures not always clear-cut. When the alternator fails, it can lead to a variety of issues since it is responsible for charging the battery and providing power to electrical components. So while the engine is running, a failure can result in a drained battery, causing the vehicle to lose power and eventually stall. And as the electrical systems start to fail, you may notice dimming or flickering lights on the dashboard or exterior lights. In some cases, you may also experience difficulty starting the vehicle, especially if the battery has been depleted. Overall, an alternator failure impacts the functionality of your car. While there may not be a specific preventative action to take known now, being aware of the potential for alternator issues can help catch problems early. Regular maintenance checks by a qualified mechanic can also help detect any issues before they escalate, which can save you from unexpected breakdowns and costly repairs down the line. Number 5. Torque mount issues. When the rubber in the torque mount begins to separate, it can result in excessive engine play and vibrations in your Nissan Rogue. The solution typically involves replacing the torque mount and other motor mounts, which helps restore stability and reduce vibrations. Unfortunately, there's no guaranteed way to prevent this problem from occurring, but regular inspections of the motor mounts and addressing any signs of wear or deterioration immediately can help reduce the risk of excessive engine movement and vibrations. Number 6. Lower control arms. The wear and tear of the bushings on the lower control arms can lead to noticeable play and shifting sensations, particularly when braking in the Nissan Rogue. One common indication is a sensation of play or looseness in the steering wheel, especially when you're driving over bumps or rough roads. There may also be noticeable clunking or knocking noises coming from the front end of the vehicle, particularly during braking or acceleration. Uneven tire wear and a drifting or pulling sensation while driving may also occur. Unfortunately, this problem is challenging to prevent and often needs the replacement of the affected bushings. Regular inspections of the suspension components can help detect early signs of wear, allowing for timely replacement and ensuring continued smooth operation of the vehicle. When it comes to cars, there's always a mix of good and not so good things, and the Nissan Rogue 2014-2020 second generation is no different to it. Sure, it's got its perks, like roomy interiors, a smooth ride, and good fuel economy. But like any car, it's got its quirks too. Owners have run into issues like unsteady CVT transmissions, catalytic converter failures, and alternators. So, knowing the ins and outs of what to expect from a Rogue can be a game changer for both current and future owners. So whether it's staying on top of regular maintenance or being prepared for the occasional repair, being in the know about your car's ups and downs can help you navigate ownership with confidence. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe so we can assist you. Fix it.